Hello all. Got a little bit of rain overnight and the smell is fantastic. Maybe not even a quarter of an inch, but anything's better than nothing. Here in California, in the US, drought state. So I'm trying to shade you from the wind. I don't know if it's working or not. It doesn't seem like it's going to, but I don't have any other choice. Can't quite see the lens. There we go. Kind of deep into the woods. So what I thought we would talk about today is kind of an interesting subject. People are bringing it up now and then, connected with the deep state. And that's brainwashing. But so what is brainwashing? Well, brainwashing is the ability to take one's critical thinking away and instead put unwanted thoughts, change your attitudes or your values, and even change your own belief system. The reason I bring this up is because there's one type of brainwashing that's far better than any other, and that's social brainwashing, Twitter brainwashing, Facebook brainwashing. Whatever's cool is brainwashing, and the sheeple will go for it. If it's their friends and neighbors are doing it, they want to do it. Just pure and simple brainwashing. They will even change their belief systems and their value system to be and to keep up with the Joneses, which is a system of brainwashing. But there's even one more really hard piece of brainwashing to get rid of, and that is the brainwashing of politics. Here in the US, almost all people are brainwashed into either a Democrat or a Republican. They would never think of doing something else. So they always go to the ballot box every time voting comes around, and they put in their D or R person that they're voting for. And of course, both these parties are the same, so nothing changes. The corruption continues. The airplanes continue to fly over and pollute the noise. All this noise. Yeah, that's a corporation getting away with sending out noise pollution throughout the whole entire San Francisco city so that they can make a few dollars. But if I wanted to put out that much noise, it would be impossible. So why and how did the Democrat and the Republican brainwashing start here in the US? Well, it started back when the political system started. It's sort of like a football game. You have your players and your teams, and you support those teams no matter what. Well, that's purely brainwashing. Same with the political system. If you're only going to vote a D or an R, you might as well just stay home here in the US. This is happening in other countries too, where they're so afraid to vote for somebody else. They may not win, but who knows, if everyone else voted for them, they'd win, and you'd end up with real progress once again in the country, where now we have none. Stagnation, going backwards, and I think it's beginning to possibly rain. Well, camera shut off again. I'll try that again. Shit. I'm gonna have to get a new camera someday. One that I can actually use without it shutting off all the time. So, the US uses propaganda like crazy to manipulate the sheeple into believing the US is the best country, regardless of what it does to other people, or even the people it's brainwashing. Every weekend, huge football game. What happens? Gigantic US flag comes out on the field. That is pure brainwashing. Jets flying over with colored smoke, red, white, and blue. more brainwashing. This is the best country, period, no matter what it is that we do or say. We are the best country, and we will enforce that to humans until they believe it. And guess what? Almost everybody believes the U.S., of course, is the best country in the world, right? It's too bad the planet can't say best planet in the solar system. Get people to like the actual planet itself that they live on. But brainwashing is also used in climate change denialism. If people believe that there is no climate change, there's only one way they can believe that. And that's because they've been told that over and over and over. And they've also been told there's no such thing as science. And don't pay attention to science. Of course, until you get into an airplane. Then we want the very best science so that we make it to the other end of the flight. But when it goes to our very living space, whatever he says I believe, right? Brainwashing is believing in something someone tells you without checking it out. That's another form of brainwashing. But this might be one of the reasons humans are having so much difficulty trying to solve the world's problems, is the brainwashing that's going on. The more kind of brainwashing you know about, the better off you'll be, because you won't be susceptible to it. So, as science has shown, brainwashing does work. It's used heavily in every country and in every state and every college and in every high school, junior high school. Brainwashing is a regular tool that both country, state, schools, and groups use to try and manipulate the sheep in the way that they think is the correct way. Always check out information you don't know about, even if it's someone you trust, like the pink barrio. Hell, I wouldn't take everything I say for a grain of salt either. I'd make sure I'd check it if I had some doubt. I guess in a way, pink barrio is a slight bit of brainwashing, but I try to use truth instead of manipulation. So, I appreciate all the last comments and the ups and the downs, and YouTube is messed up again. I can't comment on it or it messes up my comments, so go ahead and leave your comments, and I'm reading all of them. I just can't seem to respond anymore. It's part of that censoring the truth stuff that both Google and YouTube are doing. But until next time.